Friends, I welcome you. I decided to ask 3 of the most mysterious questions to the GPT chat and share with you its answers. Are you ready to find out what he thinks about consciousness and perception of the world, the absolute truth, and what happens after death? Then let's get started. Is there an absolute truth? The question of whether there is an absolute truth is a complex and debated topic in philosophy, epistemology, and other fields. Absolute truth is often defined as a universal, objective, and unchanging reality that exists independently of human perception and interpretation. Some argue that absolute truth exists and can be known, while others argue that truth is subjective and context-dependent. Proponents of absolute truth may argue that certain scientific principles, such as the laws of physics, represent objective and unchanging truths about the natural world. Others may argue that certain moral or ethical principles, such as the value of human life, represent universal and unchanging truths. However, those who argue against the existence of absolute truth may argue that all knowledge is mediated through human perception and interpretation, and that truth is always contextual and subject to change based on cultural, historical, and other factors. Overall, the question of whether there is an absolute truth is a complex and ongoing debate, and there is no clear consensus among philosophers or other scholars. About consciousness and perception of the world. Human consciousness is a mysterious and multifaceted phenomenon that has been of interest to scientists and philosophers for many centuries. We know that our consciousness and perception of the world around us are determined by many complex processes taking place in our brain. These processes include processing incoming information from our 5 senses, regulating our attention and perception, as well as our behavior and actions. But what actually happens inside our brain when we see, hear, feel, or touch something new? And why can our perception of the world be so different from other people? How can we be sure that our perception of the world corresponds to reality? Scientists and philosophers continue to search for answers to these questions, conducting research at the intersection of various disciplines such as neuroscience, psychology, philosophy, and artificial intelligence. Thanks to these studies, we can learn more about how our consciousness works and how we interact with the world around us. But the most interesting thing is that science has not yet exhausted all the secrets of human consciousness. Some researchers even suggest that in the future we can create computer programs that can simulate human consciousness and perception of the world. Who knows, maybe soon we will be able to create an artificial intelligence that will be able to feel and perceive the world in the same way as we do. What happens after death? Death is one of the most mysterious phenomena in life, and the question of what happens after it makes us think about the main thing. Some people believe that complete nothingness comes after death, while others believe that our soul goes to another world or reincarnates into a new body. Let's look at these possible scenarios. From a scientific point of view, death means the complete cessation of the vital processes of the organism. The heart stops beating, breathing stops, and all body functions stop. The brain, which is the center of our consciousness, ceases to function, and we lose consciousness. There are no scientifically proven facts about the continuation of consciousness after death. On the other hand, many religions and spiritual teachings suggest that after death our soul continues to exist in another world. In some beliefs, it can be heaven or hell, where our soul either enjoys infinite bliss or suffers from endless torment. For other religions, reincarnation is a key aspect after life. Our soul passes into another body to continue its journey. No matter what faith inspires us, we cannot know exactly what happens after death. However, despite this, we can try to behave well in life and accept death as an integral part of the life cycle. In the end, as they say, every earth is perishable, and only good deeds and our deeds can leave a real mark on the world. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel and watch other videos that you might like.